Okay. Well, thank you for joining us here at our booth and for our working relationship. Thank you very much. Can you tell us a little bit about your vision for OLED at Audi?
Yes, of course. Yeah, thank you for inviting me here. It's a very good opportunity here. Yeah, we have always in Audi. We always think about what is the customer expecting from us, and we also want to surprise the customer. And of course, we also want to earn money. So we need something which is really fancy and which has a function, which adds something to functionality and to safety. And if we combine this both, then we have good success. And this is something we achieve with the OLED. We are completely convinced. The first steps with the OLED were this generation zero problem. So what can we do? What is the additional benefit? And so when the first was only having a nice lit surface, which is completely smooth and homogeneous, but that's not all. So now we have the segments, the 60 segments in one piece of the OLEDs gives us much more possibilities. And what we will offer to the customer in near future has never been possible before. And I think we are ahead with our OLED strategy. We are ahead of the market.
So you and Audi have been innovating lighting technology for a long time. How would you compare the difficulties with OLED with other technologies that you've innovated? Are they more challenging, the same, different?
Yeah, sure. Everything has every innovation and every first time is always difficult, and so you learn a lot of things more in the very first generation. And here the challenges is the multi-channel technology. We need to address now much more channels and pixels we ever had in a rear lamp. We come from one brake lamp, one or two position lamps, and now the moving indicator, so the dynamic indicator. But this is now factor 10 of the complexity, and the key is the software now. And the software in the rear lamps was not so related.
Yeah.
And now it's the key. And this is what we have to learn, where we have to invest, where we have to train people, search talents who are able to do that. We have one guy who comes from the gaming. He was
really?
Yeah, and he helps us a lot. Yeah.
Very cool. How important are the partnerships that you've made in order to innovate and commercialize OLED in your products?
Yeah, you need, of course, a very close partnership, and we have, of course, and then after we have made our development and our vision, so and then we come to the first tier supplier, and this is unusual. Mm-hmm. Normally we have the other way around, to go to the first tier, and the first tier is looking for a second tier with the light sources. No, not possible here.
Yeah.
Definitely not possible here. Our business is the enabler for the rest, for all.
Yeah, it seems that there's a big difference between OLED because the design elements are so integrated into the actual light engine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And inside the work with the designer is the very first. This is, of course, we need to realize it with new electronics and new software. But if our design department has not these ideas where the customer says, "Wow!" So if this is not happening, just with functionality, you don't make money.
Yeah, so how excited is your design team over the OLED technology?
You have seen Michael and Stefan, and so of course they are completely convinced and excited, and if they come in the morning and look forward that they can start, so that this is a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
And I think we have that. We have that spirit.
That's great. Any other comments that you want to make about OLED at Audi and innovation at Audi?
Yeah, innovation at Audi. Okay, the OLED will have some good new spirit. So the next is then bending what we need. So and the far end is then 3D, and so and this will develop, and we need to convince our our heads of the projects who are sitting on the money
Wow.
to sponsor us, and they see the results, and so we get our funding then.
So at OLEDWorks, we're convinced with scale we'll get the benefits of cost going
Yeah,
down.
yeah.
Can you talk a little bit about the importance of the cost down and really the commercial readiness as well of OLED for automotive?
Yeah, sure. This is in every innovation we start with a really high cost point, and then after the second generation needs to be half, and then continuous improvement in cost. And you need some volume, of course. I think you have a good machine size, machinery park size. So this is okay. You don't need to be profitable. You don't need tens of millions of pieces a year. So it's also a smaller scale. This is good for us. And we wait and expect that also other companies, maybe inside the Volkswagen Group, maybe outside, will see these fantastic possibilities and will also come to OLED or come back to OLED.
Yeah, fantastic.